I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
What if I told you the richest boxer in history just got caught on tape saying he's broke, laundering money through fake fights and flashy cars, and planning to flee the country? And what if the man who leaked that tape was Stephen A. Smith? Yeah, you heard that right.
Hello. You know what happened? You know what happened? Playing with your boy.
This isn't just boxing beef. This is a federal-level scandal, tax fraud, fake wealth, cash laundering, and the slow crumble of Mayweather's entire empire. And the craziest part? This might be the one punch Floyd never saw coming. Let's break it down. So, it all started when Stephen A. Smith started dropping some subtle jabs on First Take that seemed like normal boxing commentary. But insiders tell me it wasn't just casual shade. He was sending signals. In one heated segment, Stephen A. basically called out Floyd for disrespecting boxing by pushing fake exhibitions and circus fights instead of real, competitive matchups. Then, he went further, questioning Floyd's authenticity and financial transparency, which was unheard of from a media guy who usually backs big stars.
That elite. No one deserves, not just anyone deserves to be in the ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky III, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan, okay?
And then the bombshell hit. A mysterious video surfaced, leaked directly to federal investigators and major news outlets like TMZ and the Daily Beast. The footage is said to be an 18-minute private recording of Floyd Mayweather discussing his financial schemes and stuff that's way beyond typical boxing drama.
I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on, even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht, and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted to fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle a score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
Do you have experience?
I have experience with them.
Okay.
Experience.
Here's the kicker. This video allegedly came from Stephen A. Smith's camp, meaning the man who talked about Floyd every day, might have been sitting on this dirt for months before deciding to drop it at the perfect moment. This isn't just a boxing gossip situation anymore. The feds are said to be investigating right now, and the source of the leak could totally flip the power dynamics in boxing media and Floyd's inner circle. Now, what exactly is in this tape that's shaking the boxing world? Sources who have seen the footage, or at least parts of it, say it's insanely damaging. The video apparently shows Floyd in a confidential meeting, not in front of fans or cameras, but with trusted associates. He talks openly, boasting about how he's kept most of his money off the books, using a cash-only system to dodge taxes and avoid official scrutiny.
They think I'm gonna sit here and take the fall. Not hard to buy, was just the warm-up. the jet's fueled, the money's moved.
According to the recording, Floyd admits that a lot of the wealth he shows on social media, the Lambos, the yachts, the diamond chains, is what he calls flex money. Real money, though? It's tied up in complex layers of cash deals, fake exhibitions, and offshore accounts. He reportedly brags about setting up fake fights in places like Japan and Dubai, where payouts happen in untraceable cash, and official contracts don't reflect the actual money changing hands. That way, the IRS never gets a cut.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
And it gets deeper. Floyd apparently talks about laundering this money through real estate deals, expensive jewelry purchases, and even car dealerships owned by people connected to his circle. There's also a mention of Al Heyman, Floyd's longtime advisor, helping him set up the paperwork so everything looks clean on the surface. If that's true, this isn't just Floyd's problem. It's a massive network that could drag a ton of people into legal trouble.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. Okay. So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is this, I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
Imagine if this tape gets verified. The consequences would be wild. The IRS is known for ruthless audits, and if they find proof of intentional tax evasion, Floyd's empire could unravel overnight. All right, now here's the real question. Why would Stephen A. Smith, someone who has worked alongside boxing legends for years, risk his career to leak this? People close to ESPN say that Stephen A. has been growing increasingly frustrated with Floyd's behavior for a long time. He's called him out on multiple occasions for ducking real fights, pushing shady exhibition matches, and acting like he's untouchable.
You'll see reports. You mentioned $100 million for Floyd. The reports are $130. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight, and not even remotely close. But there's reports of $130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's bullshit?
He makes very good, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life.
But the tipping point came when rumors spread about Floyd's Manhattan scandal.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Earlier this year, Floyd went all over social media flexing about this massive $402 million real estate deal. He claimed his company, Vada Properties, had just secured 62 rental buildings across Upper Manhattan, all affordable housing. And he painted it like this feel-good, giving back to the community move.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
But here's the twist. The deal never happened. Business Insider went through New York's public property records and found 0 ownership changes. None of the buildings he claimed to own had even been touched. Like nothing changed hands. And the nonprofit that co-manages those properties, they didn't get a single notification about any sale going down.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
When pressed for answers, Floyd's team pulled some shady moves. They brought in a man claiming to be James McNair, Floyd's right-hand guy, but his voice didn't match previous calls, and he refused to go on record. It felt like smoke and mirrors, like Floyd was trying to fake a $500 million real estate deal just to flex online. And that caught the FBI's attention, because if you're claiming hundreds of millions in transactions that don't exist, that sounds a lot like fraud. From there, it's been downhill. Let's not forget the crypto scam. Floyd and Kim Kardashian got sued for pumping up a trash cryptocurrency called Ethereum Max, which tanked after they hyped it.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
Floyd got paid to promote it, didn't disclose that, and the investors lost big. Class action lawsuits came flying.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over, the manager makes his little cut from it, and he just says, what do you want me to say and what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right? And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
Then there's the IRS situation. Floyd owed over $22 million in back taxes. And get this, he even begged the IRS to let him wait until after the Conor McGregor fight to pay up. That's not how taxes work.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know he couldn't read like.
That's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
And remember Logan Paul? Floyd still hasn't paid him in full for their fight.
That guy was doing shit in the ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop you breathing.
So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, that's the guy who's been in the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like there's a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The art is happening. Just like, mark my words, we're coming for you, Floyd. We're coming for your millions and the last of your chains.
Logan straight up called him out for being a fraud and even said, Floyd's broke. He's got no money.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
no, he didn't pay me
him at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool dude.
Fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Even Floyd's own staff started speaking out. Former employees claimed he doesn't pay them on time or sometimes at all. Housekeepers, security guards, assistants, all left high and dry. So when you look at all this, the fake property deal, the crypto rug pull, dodging taxes, unpaid debts, that video Stephen A. leaked, it's just the match. But this whole thing, it's been a forest waiting to burn. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. If this tape is real, Floyd Mayweather's entire empire, the so-called money team, could be in serious jeopardy. Floyd built a brand based on being untouchable, undefeated, and the richest fighter ever. But what if all that was just smoke and mirrors? Sponsors might pull out, investors could back away, and even broadcasters might hesitate to book him for future shows.
Why has it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. Without money, I'd be the same person.
His exhibitions, which brought in millions, could be seen as fraudulent events, opening the door for lawsuits and contract disputes. And beyond Floyd himself, the people involved in his operations, from promoters to advisors, might be caught in the crossfire.
It was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
Some analysts say this could mark the end of Floyd's ability to leverage his money image in the boxing world, possibly forcing him into total retirement or worse, criminal charges. Okay, let's get real. Could Floyd Mayweather actually go to jail over this? Legal experts consulted say yes, it's possible. If the footage shows intentional tax evasion, laundering, and other financial crimes, the feds don't play around.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. Okay. So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is this, I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
Floyd's been audited before, but this could be the smoking gun prosecutors need. And if the investigation expands, it could drag in not just Floyd, but his entire business network, including Al Heyman and top promoters.
Just another ordinary day, chilling in an EWB Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWB is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg room. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5", some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out. Up top, every planet. the bag. It's crazy. NBA young boy, see all this? It's on its way to you. Let's go.
This isn't just a boxing scandal. This could be a federal case with real jail time on the table. So now we wait. Will Floyd deny the tape? Will Stephen A. confirm he leaked it? And most importantly, will the feds bring down one of boxing's biggest legends? This is the biggest drama boxing's seen in years, and Fight Field will be here to bring you every detail. If you're here for the real talk, the savage takes, and the stories nobody else will touch, smash that like, drop a comment with your hottest take, and subscribe for all the latest. I'll catch you in the next video.